This is Where You Hide, a Kelly Cruz Mystery, Book 2, written by Rylie Dark, read by Caroline. Prologue. As Kelly Cruz stepped through the prison's metal detector, a loud tone sounded, and one of the guards held out a hand to stop her. "Sorry, ma'am, you know the rules." It was true. She did. Kelly had visited this prison enough times to be well aware that there were no weapons allowed past the security checkpoint. She sighed, reaching for the hunting knife tucked at her side, and dropped it into a plastic bin that the guard offered. "Forgot it was there," she muttered, though that wasn't exactly the case. She'd been hoping that the prison staff wouldn't notice, or would at least give her a pass, seeing as she was something of a regular here. It made her feel vulnerable to be completely unarmed. Kelly stepped past the security checkpoint and made her way down a narrow, sterile hallway. When she reached the doorway to the visitation room, she paused to take a deep, steadying breath. She could see Warren Gardner sitting in the usual place, a table in the far corner. His hair was short, and stubble shadowed his jaw as if he hadn't bothered to shave in a while. As she watched him, he looked up, and their eyes met. A slow, leering smile spread across his face, as if he was delighted to see her. He always seemed delighted to see her, and it made her skin crawl. Kelly approached the table and took a seat opposite Warren, the chair scraping against the floor. He regarded her quietly for a moment, waiting for her to speak, but she remained resolutely silent. At last, he sighed. "Hello, Kelly. Long time no see. How have you been?" It hadn't been that long. A month on the dot, as always. Kelly didn't respond. Warren cocked his head to the side. "How's the family?" Her fingers tightened into fists involuntarily. He often asked this. He knew it would get under her skin. She got the sense that he enjoyed watching the anger cloud her eyes. Both of them knew that she couldn't do a thing about it. Couldn't lay a single finger on him. It was only his willingness that allowed her to speak to him at all. He was under no obligation to be respectful to her. "Let's just cut to the chase, shall we?" Kelly did her best to keep her weariness out of her voice. "You know why I'm here." Warren leaned back in his chair and folded his arms across his chest. "I might have an inkling, but do enlighten me. To what do I owe the pleasure? Is Alice alive?" Warren grinned, his teeth flashing in the harsh fluorescent light of the visitation room. There it is. Each time she came to see him, Kelly started with the same question. She'd been doing it for the past 14 years, since her sister Alice had been kidnapped. And every single time, without fail, she left angrier and more upset, but with no new information. Serge, the warden, was an old friend, or Kelly suspected she would have been asked to stay away long ago. She'd been told.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?